Alright, welcome everybody to Anime Talk with Oldish. Can you guys actually believe it is episode 60?
Oh, 9 more episodes for the nice one.
69 yep. And then we retire, that's it. You know
I'm ready to retire.
But anyways, I have guests today. I have next to me zerothehiden. And then next to him is Dangerous Box. He's on the other side of the screen.
I'm always here.
Yeah, he's dangerous though. But yeah, anyways, today on episode 60, we're gonna do our first tier list. So this is gonna be kind of like I don't know if you call it an anime topic, but it's not really an anime topic, but it's a tier list. So it's pretty much what people do. I don't even know. I think it's a website or something that they do that they put. They got the pictures and everything. They put the characters in the S tier, A tier.
You just pick what section you want. So like you can do it of like pretty much anything, and then you put them from like the worst, like A tier to like F tier.
And people do like certain categories. I've seen people do it for surreal. I've seen it for pop. I've seen it for anime waifus. I've seen it all kinds of stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to do a voice version, I guess, for the podcast.
You know, at least like show us this stuff or no?
I'm going to tell you the character. And then we're going to talk about the character, where we're going to
put it. That's not going to help me because I don't remember characters' names.
I hope you get this first character right away.
All right, time to pull up Google Sama. I'm ready.
I'm just going to tell you, and you guys are going to give your tiers and why, maybe like a little example. Doesn't have to be a crazy example.
Everything's F tier. All right, I'm going to leave it now.
It's all anime trash.
So people are going to know how we feel about these certain characters, if you want. And
Oldish, definitely below F tier. Yeah, dirt tier.
Yeah. How low of a tier do you guys want to go?
Just A to F.
A to F? I think you got to give S tier though. Like S tier just seems like.
Yeah, it's I mean, or whatever.
S to F.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go S to F. Okay.
Okay.
So S A B C D F. Okay. All right. So we're just gonna start this off right away because I don't think we're gonna fit all the 100 characters, but we might do a part 2 to this. Maybe we'll just see where we get. We usually got like an hour-ish on the podcast. So I like keep it around an hour-ish. Not just because the name's oldish, but you know, an hour.
When's the big stream where we stream for over 2 hours?
2 hours, dude. No, we're doing 24.
5-hour stream. Let's go, baby.
24. No. Anyways, so the first character on this list. This is on ranker.com. All right. And I think it's just people who use this website, they vote up or down for characters. So everyone has like a vote. It goes up or goes down, and it kind of creates a ranking, which is, I think it's a really cool website. But anyways, we're just going to use this list for characters to use on their top 100 here. So the first one is Totoro. How good of a character is Totoro? I'm hoping Box knows this, but where would Box put this? Because he's a big fan, I know.
Like the actual like Totoro from
the
Studio
Ghibli.
The
actual Totoro is in the top 100 as best.
That's a little weird.
In Ranker, all right. Where do you want to give it? What would you give him?
I would just.
Is he an S tier for you? Is it in that quality?
No, it's
your
not
opinion,
that.
Man. So you can put it wherever you want.
I'd have to go with just B tier because it's Totoro. I mean, he's, the forest spirit, but he really doesn't do much. He just kind of lays around and sleeps all day.
It's true. True.
So you just have to go B tier for me because like he's cool and all, but like he really doesn't do much.
Yeah, he doesn't have that much like time. I feel like.
I feel that way completely. It's just kind of like feels pretty plain. He feels like kind of there, and he like brings the whole world together and the whole like thing, but he doesn't really do much.
And he's fluffy.
Yeah, so I'd say he's probably like a
he's
B.
A B tier.
As a character, is a B or a C tier. As like a plushie, he's like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, true. Actually, yeah, my son has like
a plushie. He's definitely a 10 out of 10.
So.
Yep.
He's a good pillow. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. I got one down there. Just like all the way. He's all the way down there.
Yeah.
Can't really see him.
I kind of see him.
There.
Yeah.
Unless he's a dark void.
He sits there. He's a dark void. Yep.
Dark void.
But he's there.
I'll give him. I'll be the other one. I'll give him C tier. I think he's not a bad character. Like the movie.
No, he's
itself
not
is
like a
good.
bad character, but like I said,
He's-
he doesn't
He's
really
in the
do anything.
okay-ish
Even
zone. You know, that middle zone.
He's-
That that C or B tier kind of thing.
It's not that he's bad. It's just that
Yeah.
he end up doing much.
All right, we'll move on to the next one. So we got B. We got 2 B's and a C for Totoro. All right, so the 99 here is Soul from Soul Eater. Who wants to go first here? First, the Soul Man. How we
I
feeling
hate
about
that
Soul?
character, man.
You hate that
I think he's C
character?
tier. I think he's C. I don't think he's like D or F tier, but I don't like him.
Okay.
I think he's funny, but I don't like him as a character at all. I think he's probably like a C
I'd have
tier
to give
easily.
Soul like C because he technically doesn't really do much. He just kind of turns the weapon, and it's Maka doing all the work.
Dude, he is the weapon, bro. He is the weapon, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't do much. He just goes, "Hey, I'm weapon now. Use me."
I don't
Where
know, man.
Maka is the one actually wielding him.
But yeah, he fixes Maka though, and she goes crazy though. You know what I'm
Should have just
saying?
left her
I
go
don't know,
crazy
man.
because the ending for that anime is still fucking stupid.
That's true too. Soul Eater's kind of freaking dumb.
ending
I love
just,
Soul
like-
Eater. Don't get me wrong. I love it, but
I
it's
was gonna say,
definitely
I
dumb.
love Soul Eater. Even
Yeah, I
for
like
that.
the anime because I like Black Star.
Yeah, I
and
love.
just, like,
I love.
The ending for
Yeah,
that is
I
still
love it too. I'm
stupid.
just- Yeah, it's very true.
It's like Tokyo Ghoul levels of stupid.
No, Tokyo Ghoul is like Promised Neverland. They skipped
I-
100 something chapters. So.
What do you mean? You don't want to carry your dead friend's body and go, "Let's go home"?
Let's go. I didn't watch the end of Tokyo Ghoul, so I don't know. Because of that reason, but I have to because the wife's making me. Anyways, I'll give. I feel like Soul's a B for me. I guess I'm being optimistic again from you guys.
It's just gonna
But,
pick B for everything. We might as well just end the stream here.
No, I picked C. For Totoro.
Toxic.
I feel like
Toxic.
Soul's a little bit above Totoro. I think he does a little bit more for sure. Yeah, I think we give him B. He's a pretty good character. I don't know. I enjoy the character quite a bit.
Disgraceful.
No, man, he's just like a chill dude, a little scythe man. He's a scythe weapon. I like scythes. All right. But no, I don't know. I give him a B though. I like So the next one here is Sai from Naruto. Shippuden.
he's
That's
like D
just
tier,
number
bro.
two.
Come on.
That's
I didn't hear.
Come on.
The
He's
thing was, I
D,
was gonna
he's
get
D
juice from
tier.
my mini fridge.
Sai from Naruto Shippuden.
Oh, you mean discount Sasuke?
Yeah.
He's D tier.
Yeah, I had to agree with that because like he is just full robot. I mean, his fighting is decent, but like the art style is pretty much useless. You break his arms, it's like, well, no more art drawings for you.
Yeah, he's like a pretty lame character.
It's just like
and
puppet.
then
It's just like any puppet technique. People, if you get in their face, they can't really do much.
he gets a lot better by the end of Shippuden, but then it's like,
He's
why?
pretty useless in Boruto. He's
Yo.
had some fights, but just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what keeps him from being F tier. He kind of redeems himself at the end of Naruto.
I mean, their son, his son Inoji, has both the mind transfer stuff and the painting stuff, but he does like really goofy ass graffiti type of paintings,
Yeah.
and like they look stupider compared to size stuff.
So you guys are saying D tier for him?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna probably agree with you. D tier. Not
Hmm.
that- I don't know. I don't really care for him too much as a character.
He's
so-
just discount Sasuke.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's all he is.
he didn't even need to be there. Like that's what really feels kind of forced.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, we're giving all D's. All right, all D's here. How about 97 here, Kirito? Where are we putting Kirito at? This is a hard one for me because there's so many up and down arcs. in
F
SAO.
tier.
Kirito's high B.
Like I love season 3 a lot but Kirito.
I think he's high B. I think he's high B. If he's not high B, he's a low A.
What do you mean?
Easily.
Nothing happened after episode 14. Season 1. Nothing happened.
Season 3 is way better than season 1.
Yeah, I think he's.
Everyone
I think
can
he's
agree
actually a
that
pretty good
Klein is the
character
main
overall.
character of the show.
I kind of agree with Zero.
If he doesn't hit A, he's like a high B. Easily.
I'm feeling more
I feel
towards
about
B for him.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. He's a gamer though. I mean, he's a true gamer. So he's like definition of true pro gamer, especially in the RPG world. Well, I guess even in the FPS, but really he uses friggin' lightsaber. But yeah, I think B tier for me. I think so. I think that as the character himself, yeah.
Yeah, I think he develops pretty well as a character overall. Like he kind of grows. He kind of goes
I
from
don't
this
know, I
like
only stopped at
loser
season
neat
2.
character to very much like a little bit less of a loser neat character.
Yeah.
All I know is he becomes a vegetable like a little bit into season 3 until shenanigans happen.
There's a lot that happens in season 3.
Yeah, like I know what happens up to the point where he becomes a vegetable, and I know what happens after because of watching it, but when not watching it.
So you're just watching spoilers.
Yeah, I just think
I
he
don't
develops
feel like
well as a
watching.
character.
Oh, season
Compared to
3.
like compared to like a lot of the characters so far, like none of the characters so far have had any development. For the most part, they kind of just stay consistent the whole show.
Yeah.
Like Kirito does like develop as a person, and he does change. And
I will say this: SAO is a lot better romance than a lot of other romance animes.
It's true
because they actually kiss. I'll just say that. It's like, so
there's a payoff. Smile.
I was thinking about that one day. I was like, "What?" Because I was listening to another podcast about anime. They're talking about like romances. How most like anime romances they only hold hands, and that's like the only as far as they'll go.
Baby.
So it's the hold handing, and so I'm like, well, SAO they actually kiss at least in that anime. So we get that love triangles going on there. But yeah, I give him a B. I think it's a good B. I think he's pretty solid B. Box, what are you? I don't think we heard what tier.
I'm just gonna give him high C.
Okay, I see. Okay.
High C, I like that juice.
Yeah, high Z juice. That orange kind. Fight me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Next is on the list here, 96, is Law from One Piece.
Oh, that boy's A tier.
He's an A tier. Ooh.
Not that deep into One Piece,
Yeah,
so I
it's
couldn't
not
tell
that
you.
deep. It's all right. We might run into some characters we don't know.
Well,
Or
mainly
we
his
haven't got that
fruits.
far. So,
Main reason I'm giving him A is because Law, he thinks a lot when he fights, so he can really.
he is the brains. That's for sure.
Yeah, he can. I mean, the Opie fruit, he can really just slice you up and then just kind of like walk up and just pull your heart out and then crush it if he really wanted to.
I do enjoy his character. I do enjoy his background story.
Oh man, just from how he looks, yeah, he's S tier, easy, S plus.
He's really cool. He's really cool.
He looks fucking sick. I need to catch up on One Piece. I really like One Piece. So.
Yeah, it's I think he.
Oh, did you see the new episode this week, old man?
Oh, you know what? I don't think we did actually.
Oh, it's really good.
Don't tell me.
They're on an island, man.
I think
Spoiler.
me and the wife actually forgot because of Easter. So.
So yeah, they're on an island, by the way.
I think I'm gonna give him an A. I really do enjoy Law, especially his screen time, and he's in quite a bit. I mean, actually, like actually, he's in like the longest arc of One Piece, but and then obviously.
Are you actually putting the people in like the tier list we're putting them in, or?
No, I'm just saving it for like the podcast episode itself, so like people know. I was thinking about maybe making a graph for us, but that's a lot of work, so I don't know.
I thought the site just makes it for you, and you just grab the images from below.
I just got a list that we're going off of, and we're just doing
Oh,
the
that
voice
way.
version of it. I mean, I would love to, but it's a lot of work. And I got a lot of videos I got to work on. So I'm like way behind my YouTube work stuff. So, but yeah, hopefully you guys just enjoy the voice of this. At least you guys know what our tiers are for this. So 95 is where we're next. Is Yamato from Naruto Shippuden. I hope I said his name right.
Yamato?
Yamato. There we go.
Wooden boy.
Yeah. Where are we putting Yamato?
I mean, he does have one of the rarest, jutsu styles.
Oh, the wood dude. Okay.
Yeah, I had to look it up real quick.
He's lame as a
Yeah, he's
pile of
lame as in he
fucking
doesn't
wood, dude.
do much, like,
He's with Psy. If I said Psy is like D tier, he's D tier easily.
Yeah, he's the wood guy. I like his
Yeah,
power.
Yeah.
I think his power's badass, but
Well, that's
Oh, I
character-
think
because
his
of
power is
Don-
cool and stuff like that, but I also think Psy's power is super cool. But we're talking. I feel like we're
Yeah,
talking more about
now
the
we're talking
characters
about the character.
themselves, right?
Yeah.
No,
yes.
Yeah.
if we're talking that way, then Yamato is definitely due to because he's done nothing really even in the show. Like,
Yeah.
yes, he
Yep.
sealed away Naruto that one time with the seal he had on his hand when he was, going in the Nine Tails form. But otherwise, he's pretty okay at combat. But his character had like really a small amount of development. But then later on Shippuden, they just kind of like forget he's there, and he didn't even like participate in the war.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably put him at D as well.
Like you have
I
all
just
the other
don't
like
care,
teachers.
like his powers makes him way cooler, but like just the character as himself, I'm not like a huge fan of. So
See him is after they finally win the war, and he uses a jutsu to make a bunch of houses, and they're like, "Hey, the city will be built in no time." He's like, "Yeah, but it exhausts me though." And
Yep.
that's the
I'll put him
last
as
time you see Young.
I'll put him as a D. So Zero's a D, right?
We're all D's.
Yep.
All D's.
'Cause he's
all
just-
D's. The triple D.
He's just diners, drive-ins, and dives. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
but
Dodge,
he's really
dodge
boring.
and dive.
The next one for us. Trunks from DBZ.
My boy Trunks is an S tier, man.
He's my favorite character.
My boy Trunks, even like through the meme, I think Trunks is still pretty high up
I
there.
have to give him an A.
I think
Yeah.
I think I'm S tier, man. He's my favorite character from DBZ, so I think
Trunks is easily probably the person I would attribute
mainly-
like anime,
it was still the
like
coolest
even
thing.
liking anime too. So
yeah.
It was still like the coolest thing when he came from the future and just kind of sliced Robot Frieza in half with one
Dude,
strike.
yeah. He's got a sword too,
Mhm.
man. I think
Yeah,
that
but he
was
really
like
doesn't
definitely
use
made
it,
everybody a
though.
Katana boy in
Yeah.
one episode.
yeah. I love Trunks. I love Future.
I'd have to give him an A because my favorite character is still Android 16.
Android 6.
He's cool.
I still don't get why they have not wished him back. Like, come on.
But yeah, I give Trunks, my boy, S tier. I love
He's
Trunks.
A for
Yeah,
me.
I think he's S tier.
There's our
Like,
first
I like him,
S
but there's
tier.
other characters I like from
Oh, it's totally fun.
DBZ.
Trunks is my man. All right, 93 is Annie from Attack on Titan.
Potato Girl.
Nope,
No,
not Potato
Annie.
Girl. Annie's the blonde.
Annie.
That is the
The female Titan.
female Titan. Season
Oh,
1.
Oh,
For
yeah.
Annie.
B tier because, like, yeah, she's good at fighting and such, but her character really had no development because she's just crystal form since the first season.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get like one whole season 1, and then they talk
Yeah,
a
you
little
get-
bit of the background in season.
And she doesn't really even get that much development throughout
No,
season 1
so
as well.
she's just like, hey, I'm the female Titan. and
Yeah,
then just
I feel like a
crystal
C
mode.
tier, honestly, when I think about it overall. Because
Yeah, I think it's CQ.
Yeah, because
I
didn't they
agree.
like eventually show her again in the final season?
yeah, we get
and
the
then she's still-
background story. I don't want to do spoilers because that's still pretty new right now. But you get more of the background information.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
about how
load mine
it all
from
start
B
from
to
season
C.
4. I think C, just because she doesn't. Well, one, she crystallized for sure.
Why
She
isn't
is
Eren
an
eliminated?
interesting character, but
Surprised he didn't eliminate her for those powers, or are they looking for another person to take those powers or some shenanigans?
you have to watch season 4. I'm not saying anything.
The last thing I see is when Armin was.
anything.
Last thing I seen is when Armin was rowing his rowboat in between two ships, and he
yeah.
went to Big Boy.
That's at the beginning of season 4, so or like
Yeah.
middle-ish. Yeah, C for sure.
Yeah,
C tier.
All C's.
Oh, triple C's. All right, next one, 92. Death the Kid from Soul Eater. Where are we putting at him?
I think I liked him.
I gotta give him an S.
He's the one that.
I love how
everything
he's
has
good
to
at
be,
fighting and stuff. His character's like
Yeah, I
like-
love that the kid. It's been
He's
so
so,
long,
like-
but yeah, he's an A tier.
he's. I have to give him an S because I really liked him because the whole hey, let's hold handguns backwards and fire with my pinkies.
Yeah, he's.
I mean, because he's really stingy about like everything about like the positioning, the people
it has to be like
dressing and all that.
perfection. It has to be.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it called?
Perfectionist.
No, it's not a perfectionist. It's it has to be like perfectly like.
Oh, OCD.
Kind of like OCD, but there's another word for it that I'm looking for, but I can't think of it. Symmetrical, right? Is that
Yeah,
right?
symmetrical.
Yeah,
Everything has
to be symmetrical.
even.
Yes. I would probably give him.
I have to give him an S because I liked him as a character.
I think he's an A tier. I think he develops with death as well, and he
True.
kind of like the story does go around him, and I do like it when a character kind of develops and changes throughout the whole
I think I'm gonna give him.
whole time they're on screen.
I'm gonna give him a B. I'll give him a B.
So
I think it's a good B.
yeah, I think he's an A tier character too, and I also just like liked his whole gimmick of the guns and being overly obsessed with symmetry, but still having like the really like weird hair that is very unsymmetrical and
Yeah,
shit like that.
Yeah, the hair.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I do. I think it's a B. We got B, A, and S. So definitely like Death the Kid.
Yep.
Next one is 91 is Scar from Full Metal Alchemist. The Scar man.
I'm gonna have to give Scar an A because he had a lot of character development. His background's kind of tragic for what happened to his
I
people.
really like Scar. I think he's S or S plus for me. He might actually be the best character on the list so far.
I think he's an S tier.
I
think he's like he's one of my all time one of my favorites for Full Metalist for sure.
I really like what he stands for too, and just like
Hawks?
media in general too. I think he's really cool.
Yeah.
You guys remember Hawks from Full Metal?
Hawks General there? You're talking about?
Yeah, the dude with the glasses. Isn't his name Hawks?
No, the girl.
Oh,
that's girl.
That's the girl.
Yeah.
You're talking about Mustang, I think.
Not Mustang. It's the dude with the glasses. That
the glasses, dude.
The Chimera guy.
No, not him.
Chow Tucker.
No.
Glasses.
Oh, is that May Hughes?
Yeah, Hughes.
Yeah,
he's a character I liked a lot.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, he's good too.
Yeah, Hughes is like a dad, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the good guy who falls.
Yeah, it is Hughes. May Hughes is what I was thinking of.
Yeah,
I like
there are a lot of guys with
I don't know why I
glasses in that anime.
I have no idea why the fuck I thought his name was Hawks. I was completely wrong.
I haven't watched Brotherhood in a while.
Neither have I, so it's just like, what the hell is his name again?
All right, let's watch Brotherhood.
Yeah,
right
when
now.
are we gonna do the stream where we watch anime together?
Hey, I'm thinking about it after the podcast Sundays. Might happen. Might happen.
Ooh, we can watch Food Wars finally.
No,
let's go, baby.
No, I can't, man. That's me and the wife, man. We gotta pick something else.
Fine, we'll watch the soccer anime together.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna give it S for Scar because I like Scar.
He's A. I liked him, but there's other characters I liked.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Next one is Diana from Seven Deadly Sins. That's the giant girl with the big hand.
I'm gonna have to give her a C.
I have to pass on this though.
Okay.
Well, mainly because she's
I really like how I liked.
I didn't really care for her character.
Really?
She's funny for a background character, but it ain't no Escanor.
No, but I think she's pretty cool. I like her. I don't know, just being as a giant, and I like her power. I like her ability and
all the stone stuff.
But I like her as a character too. I like the whole background story with her and fairy guy there, King, right? I think his name is.
King is his name. We should know you're the one who watched the most of all.
I actually like both their backgrounds because we get the whole back when she was, the giant village and stuff like that. But I don't know, her character grows a lot. I feel like in Seven Deadly Sins more than others for sure. I don't know. I like her as a character. I give her probably a B. I like her character quite a bit. You giving it a C box?
Yeah, I didn't really care for Diana.
Zero's got a pass.
I got to pass. Yeah, I haven't watched Seven Deadly Sins yet.
Okay, it's all good. Toga. This is the needle chick from My Hero. She is the one,
Toga.
Yeah, that's obsessed with Deku.
I'm
She's
gonna give her
part of the
B
League of
tier.
Villains.
Yeah, probably
She's the needle
B
woman.
or
Yeah, I got a thing for for her character archetype, she gets an easy like high B.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give her B because like she hasn't really had that much development, and her quirk's kind of useful, but she has to also take a certain amount of blood to make her quirk actually last long enough. So I'd have to still give her like a low B.
I'm thinking C because I don't know I like a few others at least on the League of Villains side. She's not bad. I just want to see more, I guess, for her like later on and stuff like that because she's only had a couple. I think she's been in like a couple arcs, but she's mostly in that one where they're
The one where
training outdoors there. Like when you first meet her. And then she's like slowly a little bit after, but yeah, I don't know. I think she's C right now. That could change the more what we see My Hero and stuff like that. So, well, what do we got? I got C. Boxy got B.
I like a low B, yeah.
And Zero's got high B.
High B.
Okay. So
mainly because I have a thing for the character archetype, though.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Hey, it's what you want.
I'd probably give her a C otherwise, though.
It's all good. All right, number 88 is my man Gintama or Gintoki. I love Gintama. I'd probably put him at S tier.
I had to put this as a pass because I've never seen Gintama. I know it because of memes. I've never actually watched the anime.
I love him, which will make me give him A tier. But I'm not going to give him an S tier because I don't really feel like he grows that much as a character. I feel like he kind of stays the same, but that's like the part of the charm of the show.
I give him an S because I like that he's so goofy, but there's a serious part about him.
Mm-hmm.
I like that vibe where Gintama is, and just the way he cares about other characters and stuff like that, and what he does for them. I don't know. I really like Gintama a lot. I like he's just great, and the show's great. So
I agree. I just feel like I feel like I would say A tier, and at that point we're splitting hairs as well.
Yeah, I just love him. So
I love him too. I think he's wonderful.
So we got A, S, and a pass from Box.
Yeah, I can't say anything because I've not seen it.
All right, so we talked about him not too long ago. May Hughes is 87. Where are we putting May Hughes at?
I have a controversial take on that, so.
All right.
I think he's probably B or C. I think he's really cool as a character, but I also feel like he's placed in a world where if we got more of him, he'd be more interesting, but he's just kind of like there and then he dies. And it's like, oh, this sucks. Because he was so cool, but he died, you know?
Yeah.
It was like a character we wanted to know more about, but he was removed too early. And it's like, well, this sucks. And that's why I feel like we like him so much, because he's taken away from us so early.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. As a character, he's not bad, but I agree with the Zero that we needed more. Or it would have been nice to get more out of him. Seeing more and growing. I'm thinking like C or B for me right now. Probably give him. I'd probably give him a B. I'm feeling a B. What about you, Box? You were talking about him earlier.
I had to give him like an A because like his death was kind of tragic.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
It's definitely tragic. And it comes out of nowhere too.
Well, mainly his like character was always, the nice like person not where Mustang was always yelling at him, or like, when they had to deal with Armstrong's sister.
Okay.
But I liked Hughes, even though he was just a normal guy with no like, alchemist and all. He just threw knives at still.
Yeah. All right. Okay, that's fine. All right, number 86. This is actually going to be the first one I'm going to have to pass because I have not seen all of it. This is Zurif. Hopefully I'm saying the name right. It's from Fairy Tail. I don't know if you guys
I got to pass too.
Wait, who?
Zurif. I think I might be saying the name wrong. Or Zurif.
I have no idea what.
Fairy Tail? Have you watched Fairy Tail at all?
Oh, that's the one strongest guy for Fairy Tail.
Do you have a tier? Because I haven't. I don't know anything about him.
Yeah. Oh, that's that dude.
Zeref.
Yeah, he's the one dude with the weird like death ability.
You got any tiers for him as a character box?
I mean, he's kind of broken in the show. But he had like one arc, and then he kind of just vanished again because he can't get anywhere because he's like a weird wither magic that he can't turn off.
How do you feel as a character for him box?
You have to just give him a B tier because he wasn't really in the show that long.
Okay. B tier it is. We got 2 passes here. Next is Merlin from Seven Deadly Sins. That is the wizard girl.
Oh, that's not even her real name.
Nope.
Nope.
Where are we putting Merlin at?
She's broken if she actually decides to fight, but yet she's pretty much just a background nuisance half the time.
A nuisance. I don't know. I think she's pretty hot, man.
Yeah, her costume design's easily like A tier. So I think I have to put her A tier, even though I haven't watched the show at all. I think she's got some very good character development. It seems.
Yes.
Just from a tertiary glance,
She's a pretty cool character.
But I haven't watched the show, so I'm actually passing.
Yeah. I'd probably put her. I'm thinking B tier. I do like her character. I do like the background story of her and the way she works with the group and everything like that. She's very like, I think the word is like smooth. Like she's like a smooth like talker. I think that's the definition of her. Very smart. And yeah, I think she's pretty cool. So put it at B tier for now. Could change with more seasons coming. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I think she's a pretty cool character.
Oh, I guess it did change my picture anyway. I thought I had to relog in Discord.
What do you got for Merlin there, box?
I just go with like a low B.
Will be. All right. So we got pass, B, and B. All right. 84 is okay. This is gonna be interesting. Asta from Black Clover. Where are we putting Asta at as a character? I've only watched 40-something episodes, so that will be where I put him. What I've seen so far. Do you guys want to go first?
Wait, who did you say?
Asta from Black Clover. The main character.
That's
Black
the
Clover.
main.
The screamy boy.
I don't watch Black Clover,
Oh,
so
okay.
I've only seen like a little bit of Black Clover, and I personally don't really care for him.
Yeah, that's kind of where I am.
I'm gonna give him a C tier because mainly because he can't use magic, and he's just like, hey, I got sword. I'm gonna whack it.
Yeah.
It's just like
from what I've seen of him, I don't really care for him either.
Well,
so
he's pretty much he's pretty much anti-magic. That's the whole point of his like job for the
he's
guild.
in a magic world with no magic, so that's kind of his thing.
Mhm.
I think in a D for me.
I'm gonna give a C just because
I get really
he does
annoyed.
cool stuff, but like he's mostly an annoying character.
I
like more of his guild members better.
Yeah, for sure. The leader of the Black Bulls guy, man.
Yeah, their cabin's broken.
Yeah, I feel like that's the reason why I have a hard time watching Black Clover. Is the main cast. I mean, I don't want to sound like a broken record on the podcast, but I've talked about it, and I'd probably just put him at a D. So I'm not gonna. You guys know my feelings so far.
I'm trusting you. D2 character. Second.
It could grow. It could get better. I only watched episode 40, just so that Black Clover fans know. I only watched episode 40. Could change. I don't know right now. That's where I put him. He's D. We'll see if he moves up. I gotta figure out who this character is because I'm not 100% sure.
Who?
It is Jella Fernandez.
Gesundheit?
Gesundheit, yeah.
Tell by the it's another fairy tale character.
Which
he is the one. He's got
that guy.
He's got like a tattoo on his right eye, blue hair. Got like a
What's the name?
Jella Fernandez. He is
Oh, Jella. He's
antagonist. Turned into
yeah.
okay.
He's one of the characters that like.
Okay. You're a fairy tale guy, so I have to pass. I've only watched random episodes of Fairy Tale because my wife binge watched it. So I caught
Well,
whatever
he's
she
like
was
the
watching.
one. He's like the one character that you first meet with like the mysterious like bandana over his head and mouth, and he puts everyone to sleep.
Okay.
And then you find out it's Jella,
Okay. You're a
and it's
fairy
supposed to
tale
be like
guy right
some
now.
sort of like love interest that Urza had when she was still trapped in that like mine
Okay.
before the old guy used or like pretty much an old guy who was a wizard helped Urza and a lot of other like kids escape by like using the last bit of magic he had to like protect them. And I
Okay.
guess he stayed back to like save her. And then you meet him later in the show when he's like, "Hey, I'm not the person you think I am. I'm actually this person."
Okay. Where do you put him?
I'm gonna give him an A because he was actually quite an interesting character.
Okay. Got an A. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm passing. Zero's passing because I don't think Zero's watched Fairy Tale at all, or
Nope,
nope,
not at all.
Me either.
I watched the first few episodes and I kind of decided it wasn't what I wanted to watch.
Yeah, I've only made like to episode 10, and I haven't gone back yet. So,
Mhm.
all right, next character. We're on 82 here, and that is Bio. God, I'm gonna butcher this name. Anyways, he is the brother of. Wow, it's a Bleach character. He is the Rose guy, the Thousand Sword.
Oh, Bakio?
Bakio. There we go. Sorry.
Bakio
Kuchiki?
Kikuchi?
Kuchiki, there we go. He
Who's-
is the rose petal dude that
Yeah.
fights. You know, he wants to execute his sister. That whole
Technically,
thing.
she's not even a sister. It's more of a step sibling.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. And he's like, oh,
I'm
you know,
gonna have to give him an S just because his character was just like, "Hey, I'm gonna kill you."
hey,
It's like, "Hey, you're your sibling. I'm gonna kill you." You really gave no fucks when you first met him.
I don't
Mainly
know.
because
I
the whole
never
like
really
cherry.
cared too much about him. I think he has a really cool power.
I just like him because of the power he has. Otherwise, his character wise, he's just an ass.
But him as a person and stuff, like the overall character, I don't know. I feel like a C or a D for me. Probably C, because I gave Asta a D, so I definitely give him a C.
I think he works in the world of Bleach, and I do like him overall. So I think I'm gonna have to give him like a B. I think.
Yeah, I can see that.
I like him, and I think he's interesting, and I like his power, and I feel like he fits Bleach pretty well. He just doesn't really. He does have a little bit of development, but I didn't really like get that far into Bleach, so.
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
seen all of it before they decide to end
That's
the
coming
anime.
back. It's coming back.
I know, and I hope it's better.
So hopefully they don't do any fillers. That's one thing. Okay, so this next one, it's gonna be an interesting one here. It's got Pikachu. Where are we putting Pikachu as a character?
D tier.
What? It's
Pikachu,
man.
if you're
He's
playing Pokemon
LPSL.
games, is not a very good Pokemon. There's better electric types than Pikachu.
Yeah, but
It's
he's
very true.
he's the main character in the anime.
Don't
dude.
care. In Pokemon World, Pikachu is fucking useless.
No, dude, he's beating legendaries in the show. Come on now.
That's because the show is just stupid.
Where are we putting Pikachu?
D tier.
D, really? I think Pikachu deserves better, Box.
Because it's a movie.
He deserves better.
No.
He deserved much better.
Fine, F
Yeah.
tier then. You said better. As being generous, giving him a D.
Pikachu doesn't develop like Ash doesn't develop either, so
He
I'm
didn't
gonna have
even
to
evolve
say,
it, man.
yeah, he doesn't even evolve. Yeah, if we just talk about the first season of Pokemon and we're not talking about like the like stuff that happens afterwards, I would say Pikachu's probably like a B tier character.
I think he's like a C or B, like just character wise.
But if we talk like the whole franchise of Pokemon, the whole series, like from like what it is now to what it is like recently, it's probably like a D tier with box.
Because he's just
I don't know,
terrible.
man. Like he's funny though in the show. Like I've watched like X and Y and
I
the
watched up
Sun
to
and
the Aloha
Moon,
stuff, and it's just like
the first season, the second
Pikachu
season.
shouldn't be doing this well against these Pokemon because it's just like
I agree on that, but like as a character, like I enjoy Pikachu. Like I think he's kind of like fun. I guess is like
even Raichu's not even that good of a form either.
I'm not. I don't. Well, Raichu's kind of cool though, but Pikachu's form, I don't know. I think he's like a C for me. Is what I'm feeling.
I'm still giving it a D tier.
Like I don't know. I just enjoy some Ash and Pikachu moments. There's good moments, but there's a lot of like boring moments too. So because there's so many freaking episodes. So
You guys remember the Porygon episode? Good times.
good times. Good times. All right, I gotta look up this next one real quick. Who is this?
I don't know.
Hashirama Senju?
Hashirama Senju.
This
He's
is...
third Hokage, right? No.
Hokage. Yes.
Yeah,
Hashirama.
Hokage.
Red armor guy.
Yeah, he's S plus tier. He's the best character in all of Naruto.
Oh.
Wait, did you say Hashirama? He's the first Hokage, you idiot.
Is it the first?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, Sarutobi Sensei. Yeah, Sarutobi's the third.
Yes.
No, Sarutobi's the best.
Yeah,
Senju,
Harshirama's
he's alright.
He's S tier. He's the god of Shinobi. Like he's
Yeah.
up there with Madara. I mean, they battled for like what, a few days, and then Harshema finally won.
Yeah, he's a B tier for me.
I mean, when they
overall,
revived him,
he's kinda
like he could have easily broken the jutsu Orochimaru used to bring him back by just waving one finger if he really needed to release it.
I couldn't tell with the
Even
picture that they gave me
Orochimaru
on
said-
here, so I had to look him up.
Even-
So I was like, wait.
Even Orochimaru is like, wait, why isn't the first Hokage just not breaking my jutsu?
Mhm.
Yeah, he's definitely like S tier.
I don't think he's S tier. I think he's actually I feel like he's like B tier. So I think he's all right. In the world of Naruto, he's good, but he's not like a character that made an impact on me. I don't really feel like he's just like a powerful being that existed to like facilitate the world more so, which is fine. Those characters need to exist as well, but that's why I'm giving him a B tier, not like anything lower.
I think it's pretty cool character. I'm
Sad.
feeling B-ish, maybe higher B. I did enjoy his character for the time we had. But yeah, that's where I'm at. We're S tier and 2 beats. We got another Naruto character here. Actually, we got a couple Naruto characters.
Hell yeah, I'm ready. I know Naruto.
Is that Haku? If I'm saying their name right.
Haku?
Haku,
Oh.
the rain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Haku.
he's weird.
he's cool, but like very very one note and not Zabuza. So I have to be like Haku's the same thing, B tier, easily.
Yeah, I think so because I like Zabuza more. Big sword boy.
I think he's really cool. Don't get me wrong; like his powers are really tight and stuff, but like shows up, dies.
Shows up again.
Does cool shit, dies, and then it's gone, and then comes back in the third Ninja War, and dies again. Like
gotta have
it's a great character with great power and a great like setting up the world of Naruto, but it definitely wasn't anything that like at the end of the day was like, man, yeah.
I'm gonna just go with B because Haku's cool now, but like even in like the war when they got reanimated, they died the same way they died on the bridge. It's like okay.
I'm thinking C for me. The Haku boy. I just like the other guy a lot more.
Zabuza.
Yeah, big sword boy there.
Zabuza on this list is also an S tier for me by far.
Yeah.
So I love Zabuza.
So the next one is another Naruto, and this is Sasori. Sasori? Is that how you say it?
Sorcery. Yeah,
Sorcery,
the
sorcery.
puppet guy from the Sand Village.
The
Who's like the
puppet
master
dude.
puppet.
Story.
Yeah, fuck that guy. I hate him. I think he's as a character though, easily
I like him because I always
a
liked all the puppet characters, but like his story is kind of like he's an ass.
yeah.
He's all about
Hey.
like, hey, I need to get these puppets done, and he's just like, hey, I need to test this poison out on so-called friend. He pretty much his buddy was a ninja like him because back in the old days they had even the children fight in wars.
I think
So,
he's a low A.
I'm gonna have to give him well actually I'll give him an A because I liked him as a character. His background was kind of dark because he really gave his friend a puppet arm after he lost it by getting crushed by a rock, and it was filled with poison
Yeah.
that they wanted to test out. And then
It's gonna have
like
test
his grandma,
subjects,
which
dude.
is Lady Chio, is like, hey, why'd you do this? Just like I was testing the poison out for you.
Yeah.
And then he didn't really care about his friend dying and he just went back to his puppet work.
I feel like there's like an alternate way where he could have been like a good character, and I feel like that's like the tragic part of his character is that he's
it's also
kind of
the reason why Lady Chio immediately attacked Kakashi when they first met because his father was the one that killed Sasori's parents.
yeah. I think he was like a very dramatic character, and like with the very little time that we did have with him, you could build a character, and he felt like he developed a little bit, and then like that felt like a very satisfying arc. He was
I think when his grandma showed up, they could have like went away where he kind of went good, but yet kind of did his own thing. But I still like the story they did with him.
100%. I think he was a pretty great character, especially for the time we had.
I'm still gonna give him a high A.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Especially in Naruto speak too. Naruto like characters are like really long and meta.
Well, it's, like,
a lot
it's
of them, and
kinda weird 'cause,
Sasori is very very short and concise, which is
it's also weird because like during the Third War, Lady Chio gets reanimated and it's Kankuro using Sasori's puppet along with the mother and father puppet, and she's just like starts attacking with like dead samurai bodies. He's just like he's running away, screams like I was trying to like a kid, I wanted to have you train me, and it's like she's like okay, I can train you now, and just throwing like soldiers around at him.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna
All I
probably
gotta say
join
is
you guys with the
rip the puppets. Lady Chio's puppets, her legendary puppet she had.
Yo.
Alright, our next one is 77. This is for our fairy tale person here.
Wow.
There's some few fairy tale characters here. Mariah Jane Strauss? She is the one with like white hair, red dress.
How do you spell her name?
It's Myra Jane
Strauss.
Probably butchering it, but
Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Or Myra Jane. I don't know how to say it.
Jane.
Mary Jane Strauss.
Oh, geez.
She's cute. I gotta give her an S. No.
Yeah.
Her and her.
That's gonna be for
brother.
the waifu one there, Zero.
Oh. Was this not? Wait, this is not the waifu one.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No.
See you next week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's kind of broken. Like she doesn't really fight that much, but
how do you enjoy her?
she doesn't really do much. So it's just gonna be like a C tier for me.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, she does fight a bit in the show, but like, actually no, she fights a decent amount. So I'm just gonna go a B tier. Like she's good, but like yet her siblings are also fighting with her. Always that Beast Man and I forget the other one's name.
All right. That's all. So the next one, unfortunately, Zero's gonna have to pass. I think in this one too is King from Seven Deadly Sins. Fairy guy.
Totally dirt tier.
You think so? I don't think it's that bad. I think he's like a C.
No, I'm gonna go with C because like he's got enough development, but like yet it took him forever to actually become like a full.
I like between him and his friend. The one that
I find it weird because like I've watched up to the recent stuff and it's just like.
Yeah, but the whole.
Why is it after
him as a character?
I'm just saying, like, because like the last fight they had, after he used all his power, he went from having like full wings back to being how he looked before, and it's just like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah,
that's not how that works.
Why not? But him as a character, I think he's like a C tier.
I mean, he has.
I
some
do like his
but
ability with
really...
the whole pillow thing. I think it's funny. It's cool. the pillow that can transform and stuff like that. But I mean, he's got more powers than that. But I do like that power with his doggo. But I do like his background story a little bit. Not as much as others, but that's why I'm kind of putting him at C. But yeah, he's not bad. I'd like to, see more. I still have to finish season 3 of Seven Deadly. I'm like halfway through. But you know how season 3 is, so it's a little tough to
He's
watch.
still a.
The story's still good in my opinion, but man, the animation's bad. It's so bad.
Remember, Meliodas with penguin feet.
Yeah, I got past that, but that's like where I'm at. That's where I stopped. But I still enjoy the story, but it sucks that they kind of butchered with animation. But anyways, we're not talking about that. So I'll give him a C. Next is 75 is Elric. Elric is on number 75. Full Metal Brotherhood, Full Metal Alchemist. Where we put... Oh, this is Alphonse. Sorry. Alphonse Elric.
So this is Al.
Yep. Not Edward, sorry.
Alphonse is S. Easy for me.
I
mean,
feel
I like-
like he's pretty S tier as well because he's one of my favorites as well.
He's super tragic. He develops, and where Edward's like really, really stubborn to develop as a character and like come to what he becomes by the end of Brotherhood or even like the original anime.
Yeah.
Alphonse is like trying to get him there. He's like the rock of the whole thing, and I think he's probably the outside of like I said, Scar is easily like one of my favorite characters, and he's my favorite character in FMA for what he stands for. Alphonse is my second.
Yeah, Full Metal's just, it's so good with all the character stories and stuff. But yeah, Alphonse is definitely. I have to agree with Zero.
Yeah, I guess out of the two brothers, I'd like Al more, so I had to go up there with the S for you guys.
Yeah, and Edward would be like nowhere near without Alphonse. Like Alphonse definitely is the solid rock out of the group there.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, he thinks compare where Ed just kind of runs in when a fight.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely give him S tier. I really enjoy the character, and I think it's like a unique. I like the whole body armor thing, and
Yeah, I like.
it's very
Oh yeah,
cool.
it's like
Yeah, he.
nothing. I feel like no character has been done like that where
Yeah.
like outside of like FMA for me that's been like some character bound to an object. Like that's really cool.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely S tier for me. Box, you?
I'm up there with you guys with an S.
Yeah. All S's, the triple S. Probably our first triple S?
Yeah, that's our first
I
one on the
think.
list.
I think so. My first triple S. I think he's a great character. Next one is another Full Metal Alchemist character, and this is Hawkeye. This is Rizzo.
Lieutenant Hawkeye. Yeah.
No, the girl I
That's
grouped to
the
what
girl.
you used earlier.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a B. Like she had development.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not too bad. I feel like she's like a mid range.
Yeah, I'm gonna go B because like she has development, but like then she kind of just don't really see her that much later in the show. Until after Mustang goes.
Yeah.
I think she's a low A.
I'm
She
giving her B
facilitates
because,
a
like,
lot of
she is-
Mustang stuff.
I don't know. She's
but-
pretty cool though.
She's really cool, and she does have like a very nice like development to her character, and
Yeah.
I can really see her existing in the world and stuff like that, and I feel like that's usually something that's important with a character is like also seeing them if the world were per se real, like them existing within the world instead of being like this like super random protagonist that saves everything,
Yes.
Oh, excuse you.
I feel like she's like super fair, she's really cool, she has
I
a
think
nice
she's A for
backstory.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's a low A for me.
Yeah, I'm thinking A for me as well. How about you, Box?
So I'm going B. So it sounds like 2 A's and a B.
2 A's and a B. All right, next one is this is number 73. Akami from Akami Ga Kill. Have you guys watched Akami Ga Kill? Just gonna.
Probably not.
It's
Is that the main character?
Yep, the girl, black hair girl, the sword.
Pass. I mean, her
Passing?
scissors.
No, not scissors. That's
They
Kill
look
a
like
Kill.
I haven't
You're talking about
I
Kill a
haven't
Kill.
watched it, but
This is Akami Ga Kill. It's like a Game of Thrones anime. That's one you don't want to
yeah,
have
I
your
haven't
favorite
watched
character.
it. So
Akami...
What character again?
Akami. Have you seen a Box or no?
Oh, that one, the assassin chick.
Yeah.
I didn't really care for her.
She's not bad. She's like the quiet girl in the group.
To be honest, I
And
like Leona or the wire dude the most in that show.
yeah, I like the Beast Girl more.
Not because of her development, but her character in the story was pretty sad.
Yeah. Akami's not bad overall. Cool abilities and stuff like that. But her personality, no, she plays the really quiet girl. Is all I can like say. And I'm trying to remember. Did we even get really a backstory of the Kami? I can't remember. It's been too long.
Not really. We got like her.
It was more Tatsumi and like the others. I can't remember if Akami really did a deep dive in her backstory. But anyways, I think she's like C for me. I'm thinking C. How about you, Box?
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that because like she seemed underdeveloped. Yeah, she was really good at killing, but like
Yeah. But person, I don't know. She's kind of funny with like the whole like food thing. It's like the quiet girl, but she's she eats a lot kind of thing. Has that, but it's just not. It's not enough, you know. All right. So next is Toshiro, Bleach, Ice Boy,
oh,
Ice
Toshiro.
Sword guy, Captain. Other lieutenant, or whatever it is. Fuck, I can't remember.
Yeah, Toshiro Hitsugaya, the
Yeah,
short
but do they
like
call them
4 foot.
lieutenants? No, they're lieutenants, right? Like his
He's a
position,
captain.
or is it captain? I don't know. I had like a brain fart there. I was like, wait.
He's
No,
a
it's
captain.
captains and
He's
yeah,
only at like a height of 4'6".
yeah. Dragon Ice Boy there.
He gets a lot more powerful in the manga. Like that's not even his like real sword's name when he uses Bankai and all
Yeah.
that.
But as a character, how you feeling
I
about
have
him?
to give him a high 8 because like I liked him. He had a lot of funny moments and he had character development, especially when he accidentally yeehawed a character.
Yeah. Yeah, you.
You know, because when they first found out Aizen was being the evil, he ended
Yeah.
up doing the old switcheroo and stabbed a character.
Yeah. Oh, I remember.
All
He's not one of
around me
my
are through.
favorites, but
He's my favorite like captain, but I like a lot of the lieutenants as well.
dude, Kenpachi, dude. All right.
Well,
I'm just saying.
actually, Kenpachi's broken because he finally figured out his blade's name in the manga.
Well, yeah, but we're not there in the manga right now.
Well, his sword's really weird because it makes no sense.
Don't tell me. I don't want no spoilers because I don't know.
I'm just saying, if when you see it, it makes no sense.
Okay. Even though I do know some spoilers because at the end of Bleacher, but I don't know a lot of other things.
I'd still have to give it to what the hell's his name? Fuck. The boy who owns the candy shop.
Oh, well.
Kisuke. There we go. Kisuke Urahara.
So
He's broken. They finally showed his Bankai as well.
yeah. I'm giving a B tier for Ice Guy.
I'm giving him an A. I like him as a character.
Zero, have you watched? Right?
I haven't watched enough to have much of an opinion on him, but from what I've seen of Bleach, he's probably like a B tier.
Yeah, B tier. Sorry, we're doing another Bleach, and this is your shop guy here, Box.
Yo, Kisuke
Yeah.
Urahara.
Yep,
He's S tier because his character is just a troll.
he is a good character, I think.
Like his development is good. Like in manga wise, he's kind of broken.
It's between an S and an A for me.
I'm gonna guess
I
because he's
do
just
like him a lot. I'm thinking A though. I'm thinking of other Bleach characters that would put at S tier, and I think he's A, but he's really close to an S for me. I do enjoy the guy a lot, but yeah, I think I'm gonna give him an A.
I love him. I think he's an A.
All right, 70. We just talked about this guy earlier too. Sabuza.
He's an S tier.
S tier, dude.
S tier.
Did I? Is he S tier?
I have to give him like a B because like
I think he's A for me, but he's pretty cool though.
Like he was like the coolest villain when you first watched Naruto.
Mm-hmm. I think he's a great setup for all of Naruto. That's like what made me really, really like the series. Was like how grounded some of the stuff was initially.
Yeah, it was a really good like start. Like that was Naruto's one of his first like big missions, right? If I remember.
Yeah, this is his first big mission. Yeah.
It's been so long since I watched Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I would definitely put him probably A. I liked him. I think he's a cool villain.
I'm going B because like he was a cool villain, but like
dude, I love the what was it because he has a hole in his blade, right? And he uses it like a freaking
Yeah.
It was freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm. I like how he's like a character who facilitates the whole thing. He starts there and then he's called back to many times by Kisame. He's called back to many times throughout the whole series.
Yeah.
And he kind of like facilitates his like a very much, at least in the original Naruto, he's kind of like a power scale where he starts where it's like this is like what a Jonin is.
Yeah. Definitely.
And he's more powerful than Kakashi. He just ended up, the end of the bridge.
Kakashi won is because the Sharingan he had.
Not even just the Sharingan, dude. If he didn't have a change of heart, I think Zabuza could have still beaten Kakashi there on the bridge.
I mean, if you just kind of kept him in the water bubble, he would have just drowned.
Drowning.
Oh, I think even on the bridge, he could have beat Kakashi and Sakura. But if his heart didn't like change over to like the whole thing that happened at the end there,
he ran at the mafia guy who was running the town and yeehawed him off the bridge.
Yeah, dude, he didn't. He came around as a character too. Like I feel like he could have still won there if he wanted to.
Yeah, I'm still going to A because like he could have,
I'm thinking A
could have won.
All right,
he's the best, dude.
This is an important number here. 69.
Who's the character though?
Who's the character? Light from Death Note. Where are we putting Light at? That's zeros.
D tier.
Yeah, he's an F tier for me.
F tier.
He's the whole reason why I just couldn't.
The only good thing about that, I mean, I don't get me wrong, I like Death Note, but the best part is just I take a potato chip and I eat it. Thank you, English dubs.
I take a potato chip and I eat it.
I use my right hand to kill, murderers, and I take my left hand and eat a potato chip.
Yo.
I gotta give him an F because like it's the book doing the work. Otherwise, he's just writing down names.
Mm-hmm.
But it's for justice, though.
I think he
he's
facilitates the world of Death Note, and even as a world facilitator, he's like one of the most boring, inane people ever written.
I feel like he's a C because there's other characters I like more in Death Note. I'm a bigger fan of L.
I think L is really cool.
Yeah. I don't think he's too bad, but like he's not. I don't know. He's just in. That's why I put him at C. He's like okay. He's okay-ish.
I think every other character carries Light by far.
Justice.
He's very much like a self-insert character, I feel. So
I'm still sticking with the F tier.
I like this idea at the beginning where like, doing like the right thing and getting rid of terrible people, but then, things gets a little carried away.
Well, he kind of kept thinking himself as a god. Like he even like took half his lifespan just to see what other people's lifespans were.
Yeah. But yeah, I think he's a C for me. 68 is, let me see if I can say it right. Lilot? Loch? Or Code Geass. I can't say
Lelouch.
Lelouch. There we go. I was like, that's not how it sounds.
You might want to go back to English class there, both.
Lelouch de Bretagne.
I told you, man. I got a reading comprehension problem. My bad.
Well, so do I, but yet I can still pronounce words better.
Oh yeah, but maybe you're better, man. So
all right, I'm coming over with some like first grade English books. I'll be over in a few hours.
We're gonna put him at Code Geass. I haven't watched Code Geass in a long time, but he is definitely an interesting character.
I have to go with like.
And OP as hell.
I gotta give him like either an A or B because like he's got development, but like the ending was kind of dumb. Like, very fucking dumb. I don't know if you care for
You could
spoilers.
tell they had to end it. They were like, man, we want to end this.
Well, it's weird because
that's-
like his
that's
sister
how
just
it
got
was.
his her sight back, and then his best friend yeehawed him right there, and it's like, wow, you just traumatized his sister again.
Mhm.
I saw tonight's episode. Yeehaw is what we're gonna call it.
Yeah.
Yeed your last hoe.
I think he's like an A tier though, because he's very.
Yeah, he's
very
broken, but like
interesting
other
and
characters who
broken
also
and-
had the weird eye ability were much more broken than him.
Yeah, but he's I don't know. He intrigues me and just the way.
I'm gonna go with a B because like he was powerful, but like he mainly made his minions do all of his work.
Well, yeah, I mean that was kind of his whole thing, right? Like that was his ability and shit.
I think he's easily an A tier for me. He's a villain that I want to root for him to win,
Yeah, he does that.
which is very
Zero
unique.
says there, like I don't know. I like the way it's done, pretty much. So
Yeah, I like how it's done a lot.
With Code
I feel like
Geass.
he could have done more though, and that's what keeps him from being an S tier. Because everything about him is very interesting, but because of how interesting it is, it keeps it from going lower.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna put him at A. Box, you put him at B.
Mhm.
And Zero at A. All
Yeah.
right. We'll do a few more here. Then we might gonna have to do a part 2 here because
Might as well bookmark that.
67 right now. This one,
Might as
I don't
well-
know if we've watched this one. I've watched technically a little bit. I've watched mostly the first season, a little bit of season 2. This is Sebastian from Black
Butler.
Where are we putting Sebastian?
Peace.
I mean, he's
I don't
broken
like
because
Black Butler. It's not for me. So, but I think
I've
he's
seen
probably
weird, especially like
I didn't
Kinda the
mind
way-
season 1, but then season 2, I didn't even finish.
it gets
season 2.
kind of weird. Season 2.
Yeah.
I mean, like Sebastian's broken because he's technically part demon.
I think Sebastian's a cool character though.
I'm gonna have to give him just a B because like Sebastian's cool, but like he's just more of, hey, I need to protect my master, and not really doing
he's
his own thing.
yeah. From what I know or what I've seen of him, I'm kind of feeling where Box is. I'm feeling B tier, but I'm not like the biggest Black Butler fan.
I don't even remember anything besides that the character's name is Sebastian.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say because it's Black Butler, it's F tier. But if I'm being honest, he's probably like a C tier character.
he's yeah.
He passes, but
I think he's
he didn't keep me engaged with the show for the characters that I like.
no,
So-
but I think he's better than a lot of the others in my opinion.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I
in
really
the
don't
world
care
of
for the
Black
name.
Butler, easily.
Yeah, for the Black Butler characters. Yeah, I think he's like B, but that's just probably because he's like higher up for Black Butler. He's the higher up character for Black Butler for me at least. All right, this one here is 66. Potato Girl from Attack on Titan.
Oh, easy,
Ooh.
easy S plus
S
plus.
tier right there.
S plus plus. She's got a potato.
Potato Girl,
Yep.
It's S tier, man. It's Potato Girl.
dude. I'd honestly probably give her S tier.
Or at triple S. No more. You
She
said it's
is
Potato Girl.
the light of Attack on Titan. All right, like she's out of a crazy, messed up world. She's the one that at least cracks the jokes, and is this goofy. And I just like her character. I don't know, I just enjoy her character a lot every time she's on the screen and everything like that. She is one of my favorite characters, and yeah, I'd probably just put her S tier, honestly.
She's one of the best joke characters. Without the memes, I think she's A tier.
Yeah, I just enjoy like. Especially out of that group that she's in, but like she's definitely one of the best Attack on Titan characters. She's not more of the, like the complicated like story kind of thing, but I don't know, man. She's just the light of the Attack on Titan series. Um. Well, yeah, that's what I put her. Box, what do you got for her?
Yeah, I gotta go with S because it's Potato Girl.
It's Potato Girl. It's Potato Girl. Now Zero's A. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, A tier.
All right, we're gonna do 5 more. All right, I think right. Let's see, one, two. All right,
Cool.
6 more. 6 more. We'll end at 60. All right.
Okay.
So, next one is a Naruto character. Actually, next 2 are Naruto characters. We got Asuma.
Oh
Samurai
my
guy.
god, he's
He's a pretty cool character, honestly.
he's an S tier for me, but that's because of Shikamaru, so I have to give him an A tier.
Um, yeah, I'm feeling
He's
A.
a very high H though, but
Yeah, he's actually I like him a lot.
I think
Like
out of
that.
all the Jonin that you first meet, I'd have to get I'd have to go A mainly because his backstory and that kind of like he's just about to have a kid and then he yeehawed
Yeehaw.
using
yeah.
That's alright.
well he
So-
like because he died and then
So,
it's kind of
yeah.
like
It's a lot of people getting yeehawed.
everyone getting yeehawed.
There's a lot of people who yeehaw in anime.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Yeah, but I'm feeling A for him. I do like him. All right, next one here. How you guys feeling about Killer B,
Killer B.
the rap god?
He's like a low A tier. He's a really cool character though.
Yeah,
I think.
I
I really enjoy him whenever he's on screen. But I think he does lack in like the story department. But
yeah.
if I'm giving Sachi an A tier, I think I have to give him an A tier because I feel about the same way about both of them.
Killer B. I'm thinking A. Because I do enjoy. I like the way he fights and raps all the time. So he's just a very enjoyable character to watch, and I don't know. I just like his personality and stuff. So, but I do agree with your point there that he lacks a little bit in the story.
I'm gonna have to give him a B.
Because he's Killer B.
Yeah. No, mainly because like he doesn't take like really anything seriously when he's fighting half the time.
But that's what I like.
Like
him
he
as a
didn't really have that
character.
much development. Like, sure they mentioned him in Boruto, but like nothing really else happens to him. Then
Wait, Boruto. No. I'm kidding.
Wait.
Boruto,
Boruto doesn't exist. Doesn't exist for me.
it's
Never will.
not really that. I don't know. I still can't get into it.
I've heard like it's getting better, so I might actually look into it now, but I'm not like super amped for it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting. I'll binge watch it probably one day. I actually might like rewatch Naruto Shippuden, skipping all filler with my son. So, because we're watching through Dragon Ball Z right now, but when we get to after Dragon Ball's all done, might.
So I
introduce
just
him to
unmuted the
Naruto.
stream. Like Zero was really loud on the stream.
Is he?
Oh baby.
How loud?
Like, unmute your stream once you hear him.
Okay, well, first thing.
I think it was that loud though. Here, I'll fix a little bit. Oh well, doesn't matter. I can lower it down in the if I have to edit it a little bit, just lower it. But anyways, so yeah, that's Killer B. Next one is Suitcase Guy from Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, Leo, whatever the hell his name is.
Leo.
Oh yeah,
Leo?
they just kept calling him Leo.
Leo, yeah, call him Leo.
D tier.
D tier.
He doesn't do anything. Like they meet him up to a certain point.
Money, bro. Needs money.
The
He's
hell
out
with
there
money.
for the
He had no
riches.
character development, and he showed up randomly at the end to
Dude.
punch Peepaw.
Well, yeah, but that was a great punch.
That's it.
But
Useless character. He's
I would
background
say-
character number 42. He just shows up randomly and stands in the background.
no, he's in most of like the first half of the show.
Yeah, he's in the first half, but then after that, like the Antark, he's not anywhere to be found.
I don't think he would have done anything in the Antarctic except for die, probably. But
That would have been improvement.
I don't know. I don't mind the character in general. I think he's like a C tier. He's
No,
definitely
I'm
the
giving
weakest
him a
out
D.
of the 3 there for sure. But
That's because Kepka made him a rule that he can only use his like nin against the spiders.
yeah. But I don't know. I enjoy his goofiness in that, but unfortunately, the character disappears for a while.
Like I said, you don't
But
see him.
the screen time, I think he's fun. He's the comedy character.
He
In the
wasn't
Hunter
even
x
that
Hunter.
good of a comedy character.
I don't know. I enjoyed like the first especially the 20 episodes that he's in with them going through the whole tournament thing.
Oh, the hunter license.
Yeah, Hunter license. Yeah. I did enjoy that quite a bit. But yeah, definitely the weaker of the characters of Hunter x Hunter for sure. Zero, any opinion, or have not watched Hunter x
No,
Hunter?
no opinions on Hunter.
Okay.
I want to watch it though. I've heard it's very good and
Super
very
good.
precious, but I haven't watched it yet.
Watch the 2000, is it 11 or 12 version?
I'm not sure if I'm gonna read or watch it yet. I still need that decision.
Next one is Jazu Sase, I think, from Tokyo Ghoul. I'm pretty sure. Just make sure.
Pass, because I don't even know who that is.
It is the crazy. Has
Isn't the knife person?
It's a. I mean, I can't even remember. Is it a she or he? I can't remember.
What's?
It's the one with the high.
Juzo?
Yeah, Juzo.
Mm.
She's the special class ghoul investigator. She's
Yeah.
She's
How do you spell her name again?
Jazu.
Juuzou.
Yeah.
Oh, Juzo. Oh yeah, that is the crazy nice person.
Yeah. I actually think I do like this character. I mean, especially
They're
for the other
weird
side,
and
for
they
the
really
investigator.
like to like murder people.
Yeah, definitely the murderous character. Yeah, he's a dude. That's right. But yeah, I just like him on the other side as like the investigator fighting the ghouls, even though like he's crazy as some of the ghouls. Like I like that theme about it. I think he's a pretty interesting character, but I'm feeling like a B tier for him. That's where I'm kind of putting him at.
Yeah, I think they're okay. But I didn't really like that much of Tokyo Ghoul, so
yeah. I just like that he was the crazy person that was like he loved killing and hunting ghouls and stuff like that.
I think I'll give him a C tier. I'd give most of Tokyo Ghoul characters probably like a D or an F. So so as a world facilitator, I think C tier is pretty high.
Even my
I think
girl.
that's good.
Don't remember this character much, so I'm gonna have to go with like a low, like a C.
Okay, I'm going B.
I mean, at least remember that they were the crazy knife person, so
Yeah.
at least brownie points to me.
All right.
Without remembering the name.
We have 2 left right now. So, next one is Roy Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist. Where we putting Roy boy?
My second most favorite character in that show.
Little fireman.
Just because finger snaps, Earl just has to snap his fingers and fire happens. I gotta give him an S.
Even an S.
Well, mainly because he's just like, hey, I'm an alchemist, flame alchemist, just snap, fire. Well, I mean, it was engraved on his glove, but later in the show, he full on gave himself a tattoo. I don't know, I liked Roy Mustang. Like
I do like Roy Mustang a lot. I feel like it's between an A and S for me.
I do it S because he's one of my. He's like at least the top 5 favorite characters for me.
He's good, but I don't think he's like Alphonse level good. You know what I mean? I think I put him in the A tier.
He's a B tier for me, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't. I think he's good. I think he has his moments. He's just not a character I'm particularly too fond of. Yeah. He didn't really jive with me, I think.
That's fair. And then the last one that we're going to do for tonight is a My Hero character. And his name is Denki. He is the lightning boy. That is also like a pervert. With that purple hair guy there. He's the Zap Zap boy.
Yeah. Denki is kind of D tier because like he
Yeah.
I'm
hey,
not
I can shoot
very-
lightning, but yet
Yeah.
if I use too much of it, I confuse and shock myself. Pokemon type of nonsense, and he has to sit there like an
Mhm.
idiot for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
probably gonna
I
agree with
completely agree.
because he's like a character that I'm not too
I
huge
mean,
on.
his powers is cool, but like it's kind of dumb that he has to like limit the amount of zapping he can do, so he doesn't like overcharge himself.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's
Yeah, I think he's like. I think
He's
his
deep.
power is like pretty lame, and I feel like powers, especially in the Boku no Hero Academia universe, like really matter.
yeah, no,
Like they're
he's
quirks,
like
right?
yeah, and he barely. I don't really remember him fighting that much or anything like that.
He
His
fought,
power is
doing-
kind of
like,
lame. His
one-
character's on top of that pretty lame. I feel like he's kind of like
well, yeah, and there's so many
joke
characters.
character,
Well, it's
but
really
also
weird
as a
'cause,
joke
like,
character, he's kind of
both his-
lame. So
Well, like you see his parents in one of the episodes, and they both have lightning abilities like him, but they don't have to worry about like overusing it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And my hero, it's hard too because there's so many classmates, but like they only use like a good chunk of them. They don't use like all,
I mean,
like,
they're starting to
maybe
use,
maybe they will eventually.
they're
But
starting to use
he can
Sugar
develop
Man
into
and,
something, but I think right now he's easily a D tier.
yeah, for
yeah,
what we've
he-
seen,
I mean, like they're starting to fully use like the guy with the multiple arms, Earphone Jack, and like Sugar Man, and the one like shy kid that can control animals.
well, if you watch that first episode of My Hero, the Invisible Girl finally freaking did.
Yeah, I
something.
did. I saw that. Just like she did something.
Finally, it only took like 89 episodes. And it wasn't like anything crazy good or anything, but she did something different
Just
than being
gotta
invisible.
Start screaming, "Mom, get the camera!" Because the Invisible Girl did something.
hmm So I thought that was kind of funny. But anyways, we did 40 characters. So out of
Did
this
you bookmark
list,
this?
huh?
Know where we are?
Yep. I bookmark.
Mhm.
And it's definitely the next one. It will definitely get a little bit more juicier. since
I
we're
hope
ranking up.
Armstrong is on this list.
There's a good chance, man. There's a good chance. That's all
Tune
I'm
in
saying.
next week, or depending on when we do this again.
Yep. Depending on everyone's schedule and stuff like that.
I'm always like I
Maybe
said,
we
I'm
could
always
even
free
get a
on the
fourth
weekends.
guest if they want to join in on the 60 mark. We'll see.
Oh no, we'll get 10 people in
no.
Yeah.
here.
So, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, hanging out. If you guys want to do your shout outs, who wants to go first for the shout out?
Well, might as well me because it's just my disc or my Twitch.
Your disc.
Yeah, my disc tray is broken.
native disc.
Disc tray.
It's my
Yeah,
back.
my disc track. You can follow me on twitch.tv/thedangerousbox. I've not really been streaming too much because I've been working overtime at work, so I've really not been having that much time to stream.
Or you can
Mostly-
watch them get carried by me and Monster Hunter.
What do you
Uh,
mean?
Oh, getting
Oh.
carried by an old man over there. It's okay. Box always
Sorry.
carries me on my screen, so
I didn't mean to interrupt you, but just throw
Well,
that out there.
that's it. It's just follow me on twitch.tv/thedangerousbox.
Follow box.
And then, I mean, yeah, I carry both of you because none of you know
Yeah.
what life powders are.
If you don't
Dude, what's a
follow,
life powder, dude?
Yeah.
All I do is chug demon drugs.
yes. If you don't
It's-
follow
it's
box,
an
then you're a
AOE
soccer
key.
fan. All right. I'm sorry I said that.
Oof.
So the pressure's on. Follow box and Zero.
You're
Zero.
going to play more Monster Hunter
What's
this
up?
weekend?
This weekend, weekend's over, man.
I mean, this next coming weekend.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'll play more this for
I
sure.
got like 2
But
weeks
yeah.
left before PoE. But Zero, shout out.
Yeah, I'm Zero the Hiden with 1D, hidden with 1D, however you want to say it. You can feel free to follow me
Hi, Dan.
on
Hi,
Twitch. Hi Dan, yeah, whatever, however you want to say it. Do your thing. But you can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, all that stuff. I stream a lot of Monster Hunter and third-person action games like Dark Souls and Resident Evils and stuff like that. So
Yes. And
if
has
you're
a great
interested in any of
community.
that,
Gotta see him
my
play
stream.
some DNTs.
It's got a great community too. So definitely.
DNT may cries.
If you don't follow Zero, then
Dante.
you're just a soccer fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
Wait, I'm a soccer fan. God
Oh
damn.
shit.
No.
Oh, they gotta unfollow him now. Where is he on
Oh,
this list?
where's where? Just kidding. All right, soccer fans, don't get mad out there, okay?
I'm a resident Sakura fan. I main her in Naruto GNT4.
Oh, is that what that is?
Mhm.
That a Sakura figurine up there? Let's see. I'll see.
No, I need one though.
Oh, need a nice big poster
I'll
behind
you can
you.
catch this work, man. You want to play some
You can be like
Naruto
me and
Crash
buy.
Ninja 4?
All right, Zero. What's your PO box? I send the Sakura poster.
You can be like me. I sent the old. I can see right now. I sent the old man a Todoroki statue.
That's
It's
true,
like
it's
already
behind me.
open because it's the last one they had in store.
It's not. It's not open. Don't lie to him, okay? It's not open.
It is.
It's not.
It's
never
in the
been-
box, like wrapped in like tissue paper because it was off the shelf because it's the last one they had
It's
at
never been
box
open.
lunch.
I don't
I
open
opened it.
boxes. Why
They
would
had to
you
re-put
open
it
it?
in
You
the-
don't tell people that.
I
Box?
didn't.
Come on, shh.
It's already
not
open.
It's not open.
Too late.
See, look, it's not open.
I had the high ground.
Anyways,
I open all my things, so
I don't know.
I'm with Box on that. I don't feel like I own it until I open it.
I
Exactly.
like the box art too much. I guess I don't know. That's like the collector in me. I guess I don't know.
I feel that.
That's why I
know
buy
people-
collector editions. I wish I would have bought one from Monster Hunter Rise because that would have been pretty cool, but I didn't, unfortunately. But anyways, I'm oldish 22. I play a lot of Path of Exile, doing a lot of Monster Hunter, but I just like having fun with the community and playing video games. So I play a lot of multiplayer games right now. It's kind of been my majority of doing. So like Phasmophobia, Fall Guys, anything like that, I like playing. But a lot of Monster Hunter right now until the new PoE League. But anyways, I just want to say thank you guys for watching, listening, hanging out. We are getting really close to that 1,000 total plays for the podcast, which we're giving away a Made in Abyss Blu-ray.
I forgot about that.
Yep, we're at 941 total plays. We're really close to 1,000 total plays. All you have to do is follow me on Twitch or YouTube, and you're automatically in. Because I'm going to randomly pick 10 people, and then I'm going to just do the draw out of the hat thing, and then whoever wins, you know. But you have to follow YouTube to get into that hat. So, deciding if I want to do it on stream or whatever, I'm not really sure, but I will announce it when we hit 1,000, then I'll do it, and then I'll message the person that wins and tell everyone on Twitter and Discord won so that they know. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you could rate the podcast or comment down below on the YouTube. If you like the tier list idea, if you do like these episodes, I would love to know. Plus, we're kind of in between right now with the seasons. So, like, we're starting to get, like, this week, we're going to get a bunch of new anime seasons starting. So, there's a lot of shows that are coming out this week. Because right now, I think My Hero, Megalobox came out today. That was really good.
Yeah, I couldn't watch it, so I got ultra sad.
Yeah.
I have Megalobox to watch tonight.
Yeah, it was really good start. But it seems like next week, I think a bunch of them start up. So, wasn't too much in between. We had the season finales like 2 weeks or a week or two, 2 weeks ago for a lot of animes. But yeah, super excited to talk for the spring. I feel like spring's gonna be pretty loaded. Lots to talk about. Lots of new animes.
Can I actually talk about the animes I've been wanting to watch next week?
Yes, we got a lot to talk about. There's a lot of new animes I definitely want to check out and see how they go. But anyways, yeah, if you wouldn't mind to tell a friend about it or anything. But yeah, this is Anime Talk with Oldish, episode 60, and thank you